Hey friends, it's Amelia. Yeah, that's just a picture of me on my computer. I'm gonna do a little behind the scenes for you. So this is my indoor studio. So some of you may have seen this or noticed it in some of my either videos, or maybe you've taken an online class with me recently. And I have moved my setup, and I just want to show you what I did to set it up, a little behind the scenes for you, a little BTS. So light. So right here, I'm at my mat, and then you can see when I go up to the computer, I have the ring light. I was like, so it's right there in my face. So when I'm talking to the people at the computer, the students at the computer, I happen to have this little setup here because I wanted to have, I angled it so you can see, you know, the front of my mat, the back of my mat. I tested out that I can see the front and the back. I had this in portrait. I actually should have changed the orientation of the class to landscape, which I could have done to maybe see me a little bit more, and it worked out. It was okay. And because I have this light here, this outdoor light, I needed to balance it with the light coming over from this wall. All right. And when I set up, I pretty much, asked the students, to grab their props. And then it's a nice, relaxing, the students seem to like the background. Doesn't matter what it looks like when people are taking your online classes. Yes and no, you don't want a lot of clutter. So having something kind of pleasant, this is like a hutch back here, but it's pretty neutral because it's mostly white. But when you're focusing on just seeing me here on the mat, it seems to work out. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you a little setup. And one thing that I mentioned, I posted this in a reel recently. I have this on some height, on some blocks, not just so it's positioned so you can see my mat like really well at a certain angle. I make sure that I can reach my arms up so you can see that. And then I angle the camera down or the laptop down when I'm seated. I just go right up to the camera and just adjust the webcam that way. But I have it also higher because I found out that I have a better connection when my laptop is higher. I literally did speedtest.net and I ran it on my computer to check it out. And I'm just gonna show you my altar while I'm talking. And it was faster when I put my laptop up a little higher. And I just want to show you my altar. So I set up my altar with intention. I happen to have my singing bowl. It's down here, but it's normally in that little red holder there. But when I have my classes, and for my in-person classes and my online classes, I like to have fresh flowers. Not only is it an offering here to Buddha, but it does create, it brings in this element of nature. If you don't happen to have, a space that's open to the backyard, sometimes I have this totally just open to the back so people really feel like they're outside until we can get out to the yoga deck up there. The weather is not cooperating with that yet right now, but you can bring flowers, fresh flowers. These I stole from my daughter. My daughter had a dance show and she got so many flowers, I put them at the altar. And I have a ton of mint growing in my garden. So every once in a while, like during the winter when I didn't have a whole lot, I would just go out and I would just pick some mint and I would put it at the altar. And then sometimes I have just a little tiny vase, with these little, those baby's breath, I guess that's what it is. And then I have some crystals, and I've got a mix of regular candles and the fake candles. And I have noticed sometimes that unless I have clean burning candles, that it can, irritate people sometimes, just with the smoke. All right, I'm gonna end with me in meditation. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you'd like to see more behind the scenes setups of how I teach my online classes. And I'm gonna start adding more tips on teaching in-person classes too, like various things like cueing and just various things that I've also been teaching in my yoga teacher training. Okay, check out my episode notes if you're interested in yoga teacher training with me too. It's a hybrid program, so you can self-study online, and then there's also an in-person option. Okay, all right, enough of my little space here. I do like it though. Set up a space that you like, that you enjoy, and your students are gonna like it too. Okay, take care.